Qatar doesn't feel like it's under siege, except it is partly. The land border with Saudi Arabia is sealed, but some air and sea routes are still open. Only a few days ago, people in Doha wouldn't have imagined their country under blockade by a hostile region. But a political crisis has escalated quickly. Despite that, people we've spoken to say they haven't noticed much change.
There is no shortage of food supplies. Everything is abundantly available. Although I did hear that food products were snatched off shelves, I did my shopping after my shift today. I thought that bread would be scarce at least, but I found a bigger supply than usual. The same for dairy products. Prices are also the same. They haven't been raised.
In one of Doha's busiest shopping centres, despite our permit to film, the authorities and some members of the public were nervous. It's a time of heightened tensions politically, as Qataris get used to being targeted.
For Qataris, there's no fear. We are certain this crisis will not last for long. There are critical concerns that will prevent it from dragging on. The Gulf states are one large family. There isn't anyone in Qatar without family in the Emirates or Bahrain, and vice versa.
Despite searing heat and the month of Ramadan, Doha's many construction sites are bustling. There doesn't seem to be any slowdown in obvious economic activity so far. It's difficult on the surface to gauge how much this current crisis is affecting life here in Doha. The construction sites are as busy as ever. The traffic is flowing and people are working as normal. But obviously, lots of Qataris and international people based here are wondering and are concerned for how long this diplomatic row could last. The dispute between Qatar and other Gulf states is said to be about links to extreme groups and alleged support for those who oppose the authorities in several other Arab countries. Members of the Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas, for instance, have been allowed to live in Qatar. But what people here say, they find it hard to understand how this situation escalated so quickly and why. Iolo Dafyd, TRT World, Doha, Qatar.